Welcome, listeners, to another episode of Chris Talks. This is Entertainment Talk. Let's get into it. Welcome, listeners, to the entertainment segment of our show. This is Entertainment Talk. All right, I am joined here with my co-host, Miss Joyce. She's going to be reporting the story for this evening. All right, Miss Joyce, you can take over.
Thanks, Chris. Celine Dion had a seizure on camera. Let Sarah report the story.
All right, yeah. So we're going to let Sarah the AI report the story real quick. Let's get into it. Hit it.
Thank you, Joy. Celine Dion is giving folks a raw look at her health crisis in her new documentary in the form of a 10-minute scene showing her suffering a seizure. And it's painful and emotional. The footage shows a frantic Celine crying and screaming out in pain as her body flails around uncontrollably, and it's agonizing to watch. Yet, Celine clearly wanted this out there, chronicling it all on camera for this doc. To give the public an inside look at the grueling nature of what she's enduring. Celine's getting a consultation for her stiff person syndrome diagnosis when her body goes into crisis mode and she's laid down on a table suffering the seizure as a camera crew captures it all. With doctors and medical personnel trying anything they can to help Celine. She finally gets a nasal spray to alleviate some of the muscle spasms. After about 10 minutes, Celine is finally able to sit up. And she wraps a blanket around herself as she shares her embarrassment about what she's going through. Celine says, every time something like this happens, it makes you feel so embarrassed and so. I don't know how to express it. It's just, like to not have control of yourself. The powerful scene is from Celine's new Amazon Prime documentary, I Am, Celine Dion. And it debuted Thursday on the streaming service, so this is the first time anyone's getting a real look at the full scope of her condition. As we reported, Celine also said one of the tougher parts of her battle with SPS is fighting off addiction to dangerous doses of Valium, which she was taking in order to be able to continue performing. Celine revealed her SPS diagnosis in 2022, when she had to cancel her tour. Now, she's more determined than ever to get back on stage, and the doc focuses on her health journey. I Am is streaming now and it's already getting a lot of buzz. Back to you, Joy.
It breaks my heart to hear that. Drop my air horn so I can put my view and opinion on it.
All right. Go ahead.
Celine Dion, it's sad to hear it. I want to see this documentary you're doing right now. I Am Celine Dion. I've been a big supportive fan. I wouldn't say fan. I grew up to your music, your shows. The 1998, what is that? The movie,
What are you talking about? In 1998, she did a movie.
yeah, Quest to Camelot. I was trying to remember that movie. That was one of my favorite growing up. Me and my brothers used to sit
What
around
did she
and watch,
star in the movie?
and she sung in the background. She sung the theme song to it. Yes.
What song is that, though? What song is the song that she sung for the Quest to Camelot? What was it?
The Prayer.
No.
You,
Whatever.
you probably, you're not into
I
cartoons like that. I am. We grew up on that.
I only know Celine Dion for one song. One song and one song. What is it? My heart will go on. That song, she's like, how'd it go? My heart will be broken. Oh, 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 oh. That's the only part I know. That's the only song I know.
She was also in. She was also singing for the opening of the Olympics too.
The Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics.
What are you talking about? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I forgot that. What was it? I think it was. Yeah, you are correct. She did sing. I forgot. All right, you know a little bit of history about Celine Dion. All right, I get that. But yeah, she did sing in the Olympics. I think that was about. I think that was. I think it was 19. I think it was like 81 to 82. Celine Dion did sing at the what was it? The Golden Medal Awards. I think it was yes, at the 13th Golden Medal Award. She sung there. I think the popular song that she sung at that time was world popular song Fiesta in Tokyo. Well, that's what I'm looking it up right now, real quick, and it says that she sung a song that was very popular, but she did sing at the 13th uh, uh, Golden Medal Olympics. She did sing at the Olympics. And there was one thing that I did not know about Celine Dion. Uh, that I had no idea that now I do know a lot of celebrities tend to meet a lot of different like politicians and stuff like that, but I never knew that Celine Dion had actually in
So,
1993 that she sang
at
um,
the
yes,
president
I think it was
election.
the presidential inauguration or something like
Yeah,
that. I forget,
she
but
did
I
that
know that she
one.
sung for. It says that she sung for Clinton, and the song that she sung was "The Power of Love." That's what it says. It says she
The
sung.
Power of Love, and it was a Spanish song,
No, that it wasn't a Spanish song.
or she did it in a Spanish version.
I don't. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how to speak in the Espanol. So like for me, that wouldn't work.
Bruh.
It it, 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 it just won't work. What else is? I mean, Celine Dion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, listeners. We just going back and forth like y'all not even here, and it's not. But Celine Dion. For y'all who don't know Celine Dion, we're just running down some of her catalog. As y'all heard us mention, that Celine Dion, she actually started her career around
1990.
around the early 1990s, 1991, 1992. As you heard, well, no, she started before that.
Yeah, she
I think
started
she's
before that. That was her just the started of her
it was
album.
eight. My bag. I said eight. I said 91 or 92.
It's
Uh, that's my mistake right there. So I didn't deserve the dummy buzzer. I didn't deserve the dummy buzzer sound guy. I didn't deserve that. But anyway, around 1980, 81, 82, she did begin her career. As I said, she did sing at the Golden Medal 13th Olympics. I think that was held in Tokyo at that time. She also, what else did we mention? That she sung for President Clinton, which I did not know that she meant President Clinton. That was a very big surprise to me. She's also done a lot of different stuff. She had a show too, and as a lot of people know, she was one of those big. She is still one of the greatest in, I would say, the best to ever hit the Vegas floor. You know what I'm saying? So give her a round of applause for that one. Cause she did her thing in Vegas. She be doing all those Vegas shows.
Cuespa.
Who was
She,
Kawespa?
she started Cuespa. I'm probably saying it the wrong way.
Don't even spell it
Quebec.
to me, cause I'm gonna get it just as wrong as you gonna get it.
Cubist.
All right,
I
cubics, whatever. She started, but I know she did. I think she did a couple of movies. I think she did some movies, but I know she did do a TV show. I know she was on a TV show. I know that. I know that part. She was on a TV show, and I know she did a lot of Vegas stuff. So I still not going. I still can't read it. You trying to show me a flashcard of spelling and stuff? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. But back and she's been married for a very very long time. I think she's only been married once, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Still
she's.
married to the same guy. She got kids. I'm not putting her kids on blast. That's just privacy
But
rules.
she's just a major.
Yeah.
She's
That's
in
my
a big
girl.
league. She's a major. I mean, like what was it? If I remember correctly, I remember one time. I forgot what award show it was, but she did perform on the award show. I'm gonna look it up real quick. She did perform on the award show, and she brought down the house with her performance. I think it was in like the mid or late. I think it's like the mid or late night. I know Tupac was out when she did it. I know Tupac was like hot. They was in the middle of their beef.
Bruh.
So I know it was hot. Oh yeah, here we go. The Oscars. She performed 2 shows during the Oscars. And I remember that. She brought the Oscars down. She's a real good performer. But to me that Titanic song was the best.
She appeared in one episode of Nickelodeon Late at Night.
I think she did some Nick stuff. I think she and you had said something earlier that had bugged me out. I couldn't believe this one. Cause it blew my mind. Cause soon as you said it, I was sitting there. I was like, "Yo,
Wait, what?
she sung on the soundtrack of
Beauty and the
Beauty and the
Beast.
Beast." I was
Yeah.
like,
Bruh.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Yo,
Wait, what?
that was her." And that song that she did on Beauty and the Beast, that I liked it. I thought that was an awesome song. I thought that was an awesome song that she did. I mean, this woman has got the catalog is
It's ridiculous.
it's like
Bruh.
she's on some she's on some Michael Jackson right now. You know what I mean? Like for real. But anyway, let's get back to the top topic. Because that's what I'm saying. When you think about Celine Dion, I mean,
You got to go all the way back.
that's what I'm trying to say. This was going to be a crazy story, and I'm sad to report that this has happened to her because I thought she was doing much better. And one of the reports I think was on TMZ or something. They said she was doing better. Yeah, so there's one thing I wanted to focus on. So real quick, I wanted to talk about this because I really thought that she was doing good. I wanted to focus and I wanted to explain to certain people a little bit better about what is it called? Get SPS, which is called
Stiff
What is it?
person syndrome. Stiff person syndrome is a brain disorder that causes your limbs or your muscles go into spasm mode, which causes either seizure-like or can cause seizures amongst the person. And it happens it can hold on to seconds or more than multiple minutes. In which this cases, she has it for multiple minutes, where it landed her in the hospital at one point where she had to cancel her tour.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah. They had mentioned that at some point that they had mentioned that they had to they had to cancel
Her tour behind her.
yes, that they
This
had to
was
cancel. Yeah, that
December.
was
She got 2022. She came out stating this is why she had to
to
cancel the
cancel the
tour.
tour because she was going through this sickness, and then she did a documentary about it.
She's doing the documentary now
Oh, so
behind
this is
it.
okay. So wait a minute, let me get this correct. So this happened, or this is still going on?
This is still going on, but she's releasing the
Oh,
document one piece at a time.
Bruh.
I haven't seen it yet, and I'm waiting for the whole thing to come out so I can actually enjoy watching it. I don't want to hear not one word about it. I've been holding on to this one thing because I am deadly. I want to hear more about this.
I'm looking at a picture of her right now, and she looks very sick. She looks very.
No, she looked like she
She looks very sick. Are we looking at the same picture right now? Are
she
we
looked
looking at the same picture?
Bruh.
she looked like you know
She
she
looks like she's out of it. Well, I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna make sure we pull. I want to make sure we put this picture up. I want to make sure that we edit this picture into it because
it's
she
painful.
looked kind of
It's
crazy.
painful though. Just imagine you having a Charlie horse all through your body. You know how a Charlie horse feels?
Bruh.
You see me sitting here in silence.
Bruh.
Imagine catching that all through your whole entire body, all through your muscles from your head to your toes, where you can't even move. Just for them to just cramp up like that. It's painful.
Yes, I'm actually sitting here looking. I'm looking at some of this clip right here. I'm just looking at this little clip right here. It says that's something that it stiffens like. I guess you go like a log, like
Yes.
stiff,
What do you think? What do you think a
stiff
Charlie
like a
horse?
log or something like that. Like
Bruh.
wow, that's the man. Listen,
It's painful.
that's crazy that this woman is going through this. But you know what? It's I'm glad that she's expressing it. I mean, it's sad to say that this has happened, but I'm glad that she has taken a step to come out and express this type of illness because Lord knows, who else is going through something like this. But I know this. I ain't gonna make fun of nobody else on the street because if I see somebody just go like a log, like
Just a stiffness.
yeah, I'm be like he might be he he might have that, he might have that SBS. Man.
Bruh.
I'm just saying he might got that SBS.
Bruh.
Or somebody stop in the middle of the street and just stare into space.
Yeah, they might have that SBS, man.
Bruh.
I don't know. This sounds like something that's really, really bad. I'm hoping that with all of the money that we spend on cancer research and all these other different researches, I hope that the government is investing some type of money into this type of research.
And there is no cure for it.
I don't know if there's a cure for it, but I just hope that the government is investing.
I'm doing my
some
research
type of
on
money
this,
and
and there's no cure.
But there should be some type of money being investigated into something like this because to have somebody like Celine Dion, who is by far an icon, she has done so much as far as the music industry is concerned. But for her to come down with a sickness like this, it's like it's bugged up. But what I'm wondering is like, Is this like an illness that could be like handed down? I'm sure my listeners are wondering that too. Is this
No,
a something that could be passed down from?
no. This is not from a DNA thing.
So what would be
This
the
is just the brain just doing the brain thing. That's all. Some brains move faster, brains move slower, some
but
brains
this
come
and
with
because of
this.
this that causes that type of stiffness in your body? I mean,
bruh,
wow, that's crazy. I'm looking this up, and this is crazy. This is really crazy, and I think the government should have some type of funding or something to go in to see. I mean, what is the bottom line cause of this, or whatever research that they do? You know, when they do what they do,
bruh,
you know, but something should be done. I feel so bad for Celine Dion, but something should be done about this. Definitely be done about this situation. I mean, come on, the government got to have some type of program, right? Right? Like for real. Yeah, something. All right, we just looked it up. They doing some type of research, but I'm pretty sure they could do better. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying just because Celine Dion got it that we supposed to be sitting there going bananas and all of that stuff.
bruh,
You know what I'm saying?
A lot more people have it that's not rich and famous, but it's a good reality check for us humans to see that
Well,
we might,
civilians. We're the civilians. These are
to,
the famous people. We're the civilians. We're the civilians.
to just open our eyes to these diseases that are really out there.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. I'm looking it up right now. There's about 15% of people, I guess, come down with have this syndrome. This is a serious syndrome, and I think the government, like I said, the government should
And
do
3% in
more.
children.
Yes, and I'm looking at that too. 3% in children. The government should do more, but since the government is not doing more or bringing any more awareness to this particular topic, that is why we exist. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But on a serious note, ladies and gentlemen, this has happened to this famous person. But there are a lot of people out there who are dealing with the same thing. And they are not famous. They don't have that type of money. But they are not getting no recognition. No type of recognition at all from our government or our states about these conditions. Now, for my voter listeners that vote, I would say this, as I said many, many times, that we should focus on things that are important. This is something, not because it's Celine Dion, again, let me make that very clear, but this is something that affects 3% of kids, okay, and about 15% of adults. If you think about the number and you think about the population of people just within your neighborhood, that's a lot. That's a lot. Now, this could be your family member, your friend that's going through this. I'm just saying. Just think about it. We need to pay more attention to sicknesses like this. We need to be more focused on sicknesses like this instead of sitting there funding wars, funding whatever the heck across the world, but not focusing on the sicknesses and the problems of this country. Now I know some of y'all are saying, "Why? How the heck he go from Celine Dion to the problems of this country?" I say that because America, look it up. America has one of the largest. We have, first of all, we have the worst health care service in the world. Okay, I'm not going to say the worst, but one of the worst. And in our country, we just tend to have a lot of sicknesses out of nowhere, just tend to pop up in our country. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this situation is that. I'm just saying that we need to pay more attention to the stuff that's going on in our country as far as American health, because we don't have nothing here. And I'm just being honest. We have one of the worst healthcare plans in the world. And if our healthcare plan was better, even for the rich people, maybe this woman, her symptoms would have been they would have been recognized earlier. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. They would have been recognized earlier, because a lot of these celebrities, whether you know it or not, a lot of these celebrities tend to go to different countries for treatment. This is what they do.
Bruh.
Yes, because some countries have better health services.
And understanding
Yes, an understanding of the
different.
sickness of different sicknesses than we do in our own country.
Bruh.
So that's how that, just for y'all, that's for my listeners that's listening. That's how that mixes in for me, because I think Celine Dion, I think she's an incredible woman, but there, like I said, there
She's
are
an
other,
incredible woman.
yes, but
Very incredible.
there's other incredible people out there that don't have her money nor her fame, but probably have greater talents than her. They just don't have that publicity, the you know, the machine to put it out there. But there are incredible people out there just like her, and some people are suffering with this sickness just like her. And I think when you go out there, for my voters, and you want to vote for Trump or Biden or whatever, think about things like this. Think about things like this. When you go vote for your senator, whoever you voting for, think about things like this. About these medical conditions, not this one, but other ones. And then you're putting these people in office. Are they fighting to find cures? Are they fighting to find treatments for
rare disorders like this?
Rare disorder? Yeah. Are they? That's what I'm just saying. Are they sitting there trying to do that? You know what I mean? That's my. All right, I'm getting cut off. So that's my view, and that's my opinion on that. Do you have anything else to say,
No.
Miss Joy? All right, let's hit that air horn. All right, listeners, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Check this out. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, you already know what to do. Check us out on our YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. All the links and everything is right there on your screen. So I want to thank all my listeners. I also want to thank Miss Joy, my co-host, for coming through. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Chris.
All right. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, folks, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.